guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. And if you're clicking in for the first time, thank you so much. Please do not make it to the last, okay? Please support a baby girl on this YouTube journey by subscribing to my channel, liking my videos, and also commenting, okay? I promise to reply all your comments. So guys, let's drive down into today's video. So guys, on today's video I'll be talking about my cultural shock and experience while getting married as an orphan. Yeah, it all started when I and my husband agreed that we want to get married. Yes, it has to be an agreement before a man and a woman will come in conclusion that they want to get married. So I and my husband agreed I wanted to get married, and my husband requested to see my uncle because I'm an orphan. We only have our mom's siblings and aunties, brothers and sisters. Those are the people that stands for us as our parents we are seeing now. Yeah. So I did a video on 6 lessons that I've learned being an orphan. If you've not watched that video, please do well to go and watch it, okay? Yeah. So I took my husband to my uncle. Yeah, and my uncle saw my husband and we all discussed, and my uncle has said that in as much as they are the one that looked after us, because when we lost our parents, it was my mom siblings that stood by us. They were the one that supports us financially. They were the one that, you know, took care of us, stand by us, look after us, because I lost my mom when I was little, so I can't even say I can be able to survive on my own. No, it was my uncles, that's my mom's siblings, that the one that took care of us and, you know, stand by us and watch us grow into this full woman that I am. So it has been them all through. My dad's siblings, my dad is the only child. He doesn't have a sister, he doesn't have a brother, so he's the only child, but he has family relative, but he does not have a direct sibling. He's the only child. So after the loss of my mom, my dad's relative, I'll call them relative because they are not his sibling, like his real siblings. So they, you know, forget about us. They were not asking about us. They didn't want to know how we are faring. They didn't want to know anything about us. They just locked up. It was just my mom siblings that are looking after us. So the thing was something that got me upset, that made me feel so bad. Like, how can none of our dad's relatives not be looking out for us, asking after us? Like, it was just my mom people that are the one that cares about us. Yeah. So when I took my husband to my mom brother's house, he said that okay, it's good that I'm getting married, but he now said that in as much as they are the one that look after us, that took care of us, that, you know, watch over us grow, that they can't be the one to give out my hand or my sister's hand in marriage. Guys, I was so shocked. Like, I was so shocked. I asked him, please, can you just repeat what you said? Is he joking? Or he said he's very serious. So that cultural shock got me so surprised. I couldn't digest that kind of cultural shock, guys. I couldn't digest it because they have been there for us. They are the one that stood by us in both the hard times. They are the one. So why won't they benefit from us now? So he said no, that I have to take my husband to my dad's relative, that they are the one that will give up my hand in marriage. They are the one that will take my bride price. That they are the one that will stand as the father of the day. Guys, like, I couldn't digest that cultural shock at all. I could not. I felt so bad. I said, these people that didn't even care about us, so they are the one now that want to come and take my bride price. They are the one now that want to take my husband to go and see. My husband was like saying that I should calm down, that I should not be angry, like I should just calm down, that I should just calm down. Like, I couldn't digest it, to be honest. I keep on saying it. I couldn't digest that cultural shock. Because if it were left for me, I want my mom's siblings to be the one to take my bride price, to be the one to give out my hand in marriage, to be the one to take everything that will be done in the bride price list. Like, that is my wish. But when they told me about that cultural shock, my mouth closed. My mouth closed. So I have to take my husband to, I didn't want to do it, but my husband talked to me, just tell me that I should just forgive and forget. I should just forget everything, that I should just take him to my dad's relative's house. So my uncle began to make calls, because these are the people that I don't communicate. We don't communicate with them because they left us. They didn't care about us. So my uncle started making calls to be able to find out a particular uncle number so that we can go and meet him. So luckily my uncle find out the number, and I took my husband to go and meet my dad's relative, and we told them that I'm getting married. Then they now said, okay, that's where's my husband. Then I showed them to my husband. I said, this is my husband. I have to, like, I spoke out. I told them that you people left us, you people abandoned us, you people forgot us, you people were not asking of I am my sister. Like, thank God that my mom did not even give birth to plenty children. It's just I am my sister. As when my mom gave birth to so many children, that's how you people will just abandon us, leave us for just my mom's siblings. So they were like saying that they are sorry, that they are sorry, that it's okay, that we should forgive, that we should forget, that different things. Then my husband said I should just forget, I should just forgive, that he knows how painful it is, but I should just let go, I should just forgive. And I said okay. Then they went on with the discussion on how the list is going to be, on how everything is going to be. Guys, while I was sitting down in that chair in my dad's relative's house, I was not happy. I was not happy. Like, all my wish is I want my mom siblings to be the one to benefit everything. Honestly, I didn't even want one thing to go to my dad's relative. I really wanted my mom's siblings to benefit everything, because they are the one that stood for us for years. They are the one that stood for us for years. When I lost my mom, like I said, I was still little. I lost my mom in 2008. Then it was my mom's sister, my mom's siblings are the one that took care of my mom's burial. They are the one that bought everything that was used for my mom's burial. My dad's relative did not contribute one thing in my mom's burial. My mom's siblings are the one that did everything. So I was not happy sitting there watching them discussing this how it's going to be, this how it's going to be. I was not happy. I wanted my mom's siblings to be in charge of everything. At the time, I started asking myself, why is this cultural shock this way? Why is this cultural shock? Why did it happen to be this way? Because I wasn't happy. Because I was feeling so bad. Even at a time when I'm alone, I would just talk to myself. I tell myself that on my marriage, because we went through a lot, guys, we went through a lot. I started telling myself that whenever I'm ready to get married, then I didn't even know there is a cultural shock that says that my mom's siblings will not be able to give out my hand in marriage. I didn't even know. I always say it on my own that on my marriage day, my dad's people will not be there. Then I've not even thought of getting married. On my own, I'll just be saying it that since they forgot us, on my marriage day, they will not be there. They will not take anything that comes from me. They will not eat my bride price. They will not even be there. They will not even witness the marriage date or day. Like I spoke so many things out of anger. So many things out of I was speaking because I was feeling so bad. I didn't even know there is a cultural shock that says that my mom's siblings will not be able to give out my hand in marriage. I didn't even know there is something like that. So after the whole thing, we booked the day, like we choose a date for everything and all that. Guys, like I keep on saying it, that I wished it was my mom brothers siblings that took my bride price, because even honestly on that day of my traditional marriage, I wasn't really happy. I was not really happy because I wanted my mom's siblings to be in charge of everything, to be the one that will hold my hand and give out my hand in marriage. Honestly, because they went through a lot for us. If not my maternal home, if not from my mom, if not from my mom's siblings, like I don't know what would have happened. I don't know what would have happened, guys. Mother's siblings, they are very important. I begin to see the reason why some people don't joke with their maternal homes. Trust me, if anything happen, is your mom's siblings that I think that will come to anyone's rescue. I think they're the one that will take in charge. Let me just give a little story. Let me just tell a little story. There is someone that I know. The woman was giving birth and she lost her life while giving birth. It was her siblings that took the child from the hospital. The sister's husband, people couldn't even do anything. It was her own family that took the child from the hospital home and start taking care of that child. And up to today, the child is still under their custody. Up to today. And she's a girl child. So if this girl child now is ready to get married in future, they will now come and tell that girl child that the mother's siblings cannot give out her hand in marriage. It's now the father's side that will be the one to give her hand out in marriage. Guys, this cultural shock is so painful. Please, if you are from Abia State, let me know in the comment section. And if this kind of cultural shock is being done in your states, any state you come from, let me know. Do you people practice this kind of cultural shock? I really want to know in the comment section. Because the cultural shock, I couldn't digest it. I couldn't. When my uncle told me that, I felt bad. I felt bad because, like, when we went to my dad's relative house, I felt so bad that it's because of marriage that made me to go to that place. So it's because of marriage that now unites us together. So assuming maybe I didn't get married, maybe it's still assuming I'm not married up till now, I and my father's relative won't be in communication up to date, because for me I believe it was my marriage that brought us in communication. And you know what, one thing I believe that these people will be thinking is that they will, especially when the person is a girl child, they will feel that even if they don't call the person or they don't check up on the person, when it's time for that girl child to get married, that girl child must locate them. That's how I feel that they normally think. And truly, it's true. Because as a girl child, when it was time for me to get married, I have to take my husband to go and meet them. I didn't have anything to say. I couldn't say no. Of course, I love my husband. I want to get married to him. So I couldn't even say no. Because if I did not agree with what my mom's siblings said, the marriage will not hold. The marriage will not push through. Except I want to carry my bag and go and meet my husband and sit down in my husband's house without any traditional thing being done, without wedding, without anything, which is not good. So I just have to obey my uncle and take my husband to go and meet my dad's relative. So guys, the cultural shock, I wish it can be changed. Honestly speaking, I wish it can be changed. Because I know that there's some other people out there which their mom's siblings are the one looking after them. And when it's that time for them to benefit, they will now start saying that it's not right for them to give out their hand in marriage or to take their bride price. Even at a time, I was thinking that is my mom's siblings would want to give her the list of marriage to my husband. Like, these are the things that I wanted to be done. But because of the cultural shock, it can't be done. So everything was from my dad. Even, yes, everything was my dad's relative, that the one that is cutting the short. My mom's siblings couldn't even say anything. Honestly, it pained me. It pained me. Even the marriage right and everything is still my father's relative. They're the one that take the biggest share of it. Like, guys, that cultural shock, I wish it can be changed. I wish it can be changed. Because guys, like, I don't want to remember. I don't feel like remembering what happened that day, honestly speaking, because my mom's siblings, they really tried. They really stood by us. They really took care of us. They really took care of us so much. And while they were taking care of us, I was growing up having it in my mind that when it's time for me to get married, they are the one. In fact, at a time, I was saying to myself that when it's time for me to get married, that it's my marriage party and everything will be held in my mom's compound. That's my maternal home. That is where I want the marriage to be done. Like, guys, that's how I was thinking. Because of the way my father relative didn't care about us. So I wish that my marriage and everything, my traditional marriage, my after party, my everything, I want the cookings, everything, I want it to be done in my maternal home. I know my daddy's house is there. Yes, my daddy's house is there. But I want everything to be done in my maternal home. That's my mom's house. That is how I wanted it. But because of the cultural shock and everything, it cannot hold. It cannot hold. Then I have to do, yes, I did my party and everything in my father's house. Yes, I did. But I wanted everything, like the marriage party and everything, to be done in my maternal home. Guys, like, we grew up knowing my maternal home more than my father's place. Because when my mom died, my mom's siblings took over us. So because we based in Lagos, then each time we are traveling home for Xmas, my mom's siblings would take us, I and my sister, straight to my maternal home. So that is where we spend our Xmas, our New Year. And when we are coming down to Lagos, my mom's siblings will bring us back to Lagos. So we don't normally visit my father's place, my father's village regularly. We don't. So we grew up knowing our maternal home more. So that was why I always feel and say that I want everything to be done in my maternal home. So guys, how I wish this tradition can be. this cultural shock can be changed, honestly speaking, because I've grown to know that if anything happens, wife side or the mother side, they are the one that will take responsibility of anything that happened. They're the one that will come to the rescue of that person, honestly speaking. Because my mom's siblings, they're the one that came to our rescue. They are the one that took care of us. Then we are eating is them. We are drinking water is them. We were going to school is them. They stood by us. They didn't want us, they didn't make us to feel that our mom is late. They didn't allow us to feel that way. In fact, when we lost our mom, they shared I and my sister. My uncle took me, my mom, like my mom brother took me, my mom's sister took my sister. That is what happened. So it's only it's like the maternal home side. They are the one that cares more. For me, if you ask me, I think it's the maternal home side that cares more than maybe our father's relative, or that's how me I see it. So I felt so bad knowing that kind of cultural shock, guys. I felt so bad knowing that kind of cultural shock, because I don't know how to. I don't even know if I'm explaining it well. I don't even know if I'm explaining it well. My mom's siblings stood for us. They really stood for us. They didn't even care if my father's relatives are even existing. They don't even care. They didn't even want to know. They took the responsibility. They took the responsibility by themselves. Even when my father's relative started saying some kind of things, I think I could remember. I was still little then, but I think I can remember. They were saying my mom's siblings said that they can't take. I don't know. There's something about maternal homes. Honestly, there's something about maternal homes. I think they are the one that shows more care and love. I think they are the one that shows more care and love. My mom's siblings, they really tried. They really tried, honestly. Even when it comes to my mom's funeral, they were the one that did everything. Especially one of my auntie. She's a very, in fact, God will continue to bless her. She was the one with my other of my mom's siblings that took care of my mom's funeral. My dad's relative did not even contribute. They didn't even show Antomo. They didn't even show any love, anything. They are my mother's siblings are the one that took responsibility of everything. So when they now told me that they can't be able to give out my hand in marriage that time, my head scattered. Like, I felt so bad. I asked my uncle, please, what did you say? He said that is how it is. Guys, please, I'm saying it again. Let me know. Is this cultural shock also done in your place? Let me know, because I'm feeling maybe it's only in Abia state is being done. Let me know if it's done in other states, if that is the right thing to do or is not the right thing to do, because I wish this cultural shock can be changed. Guys, I wish. It's not like my mom's siblings are not getting something from us. They are. But you see that particular giving out hand in marriage, taking care of everything that will be done in the marriage and everything. I wish they are the one that handled everything. They are the one that give out the list. They are the one that, honestly, I just wished they are the one, because they really deserved it. They really deserved it. That is why after these things, I begin to, see the reason why some people don't really like worry about girl's child. Let's say, for example, now, just for example, maybe a woman take her daughter and train her by herself. The man will not worry. The man will be like, take her now. When it's time for her, when it's time, she will come back and look for him. So after these things, I begin to see the reason why men do say things like that. Because when it's time for the girl child to get married, the girl child will definitely come back. Will definitely come back because she has to, introduce her husband to the father people. And no man wants to marry a woman just because he say, it's my mom's sibling. No. A real man wants to know more of the family history. A real man wants to know what really happened. Like, I want to know your father. I want to know your dad's family. I want to know where your dad is from. I want to know your dad's house. I want to know, a real man wants to ask of those things. You cannot just tell a man now that he's just like my husband. Let me use my husband as an example. When I took my husband to my siblings, my mom's siblings, he still wants to meet with my father's people. He really still wanted to meet them. So I don't think there's any man that will say, he wants to just get married to the lady with the mother siblings. The man wants to still know the girl's father's house, to know the girl's father's relative. Yes. So I begin to see reasons why some things are being done that way. But for me, that cultural shock, I did not digest it. Even up till now, I'm still not digesting it. And after that, I told that my like the story that I gave about a child that the siblings took care of when their sister died while giving birth. Yeah. So when it's time now for that child, the girl child, now to get married now, the mother siblings now will have to would tell her to take her husband to go and meet the father's people. Guys, I did not digest that cultural shock. Honestly, I did not. I just wish it could just be changed. Honestly, I just wish. But that's how it is. That's how it is. So we have to just take it the way it is, honestly. But I did not find it nice at all. Then I started saying to myself that I see, like when I got home, I started telling myself that see me, that I was blabbing, saying that my father's people will not be present in my marriage. They will not eat my bride price. They will not take anything from me. My marriage will not be held in my dad's village. Like I was like telling myself, see me that I'm busy making mouth. Is it not me that not took my husband to go and meet my father's relative? Guys, honestly, I said to myself that, so after all this bragging that I did, so I'm the one now that took my husband to go and meet my dad's relative. So guys, it's not something, I don't know, but that cultural shock. Up till now, I still can't digest it. Honestly speaking, I still can't digest it. But why I decided to share this experience is, as a woman, just maybe you are not with your dad, you are with your mom, or you are living with your mom's siblings, or you find yourself in my situation as an orphan, it happens to be that is my mom's siblings, that's my maternal home, they are the one that looked after us. So the person might find herself in that kind of situation. Just have it in mind that when it's time for that person to get married, you definitely take your husband to go and meet your dad's relative. Just have it in your mind. So if you are like me that is saying, They will not be there on my marriage day. They will not take my bride price. They will not do this. My sister, zero your mind and prepare for that day. Zero your mind about that and just prepare yourself that in as much as, just prepare your mind in as much that you are with your mom's siblings or you are with your mom. Just prepare your mind that when is the right time, when is the right time for you to get married. Just have it in mind that you will still take your husband to go and meet your dad's relative, even if your dad is no longer around. You still have to take them to go and meet your dad's relative. So just have it in mind. Don't be like me that used to say, they will not come, they will not be there, I will never take my husband to them, they will not know my husband. Don't be like me. Just zero your mind, okay? Just say it to yourself that when that time comes, no problem, I will take my husband to go and meet them. And you know, when I took my husband to go and meet them, that is when we settled. So now, as I speak to you now, I'm in communication with my dad's relative now. I'm in communication with them. So it's the marriage thing that unites us after how many years? Like, after how many years? My mom died 2008. 2008 till now. I think that's 17 years now. Yeah, I think it's 17 years now. So till that time, it's just recently that we united and we started, communicating with each other. Honestly, guys, I wish such thing doesn't happen. I wish it can be changed. Honestly speaking, I just wish it can be changed, but that's how it is. So you're going to take it like that. So this is me coming out to share this experience with you. Yeah, so if you're a lady, you find yourself in my kind of situation, or even if your dad is alive and your mom is no longer with your dad, or you're just living with your mom, or your mom is a single mother, and you're a girl child, please just prepare your mind that when it's time for you to get married, you will take your husband to go and meet your dad's siblings. Yeah. So guys, that's my cultural shock experience as an orphan getting married in Abia State. Yes, that's my own cultural shock. So please let me know in the comment section, okay? Is it like that in your place? Is it a right thing to do? Let me know. Is it the right thing to do? Is it how it's supposed to be? Or are you like me that you wish that it can be changed? Honestly, let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much. See you in my next one. Do not forget to like this video, okay? Share, comment, okay? Just do the needful. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Bye.